The Democratic Republic of Congo is facing simultaneous emergencies in the east of the country. It includes the mass displacement of people, renewed intercommunal and ethnic violence, attacks by armed groups, and an Ebola epidemic that's already claimed close to 2,000 lives. The head of MONUSCO, the UN Peacekeeping Mission to the DRC, was briefing the Security Council in New York. Now, while the UN acknowledged President Felix Tshisekedi's reforms, there's concern that the newly appointed Prime Minister is yet to form a government.
Violence and a raging Ebola epidemic has displaced hundreds of thousands of people in the northeastern parts of the country, where spoilers are seeking to play on ethnic tensions to instigate inter-community strife. In addition, armed groups continue to exact a toll on civilians.
As a result, the country is currently facing simultaneous emergency situations, including mass displacement and protection threats. In Italy, more than 350,000 people are displaced in Jugu, Mahagi, and Irumu territories following renewed violence. The deterioration of the security situation is interrupting the return process that had been gradually taking place since 2018.
Zerugi told Council that hundreds of thousands of people have been displaced in the region due to the combination of factors, while the Ebola outbreak in Ituri and North Kivu was last week declared a global health emergency by the World Health Organization. The world's second largest Ebola outbreak in recorded history is the largest ever in the DRC, with concerns that border countries of Rwanda, Uganda and South Sudan could face heightened risk from its spread. Thus far, over 2,500 cases have been confirmed, with over 1,700 deaths.
The problems faced in eradicating this disease are not only epidemiological in nature. They are linked as well to a variety of political and social factors, which include the activities of armed groups such as the ADF and Mai Mai, along with continuing high levels of community distrust around the response to the epidemic. This influence of factors has resulted in a deadly environment for the people working to counter Ebola.
In other developments, Prime Minister Sylvester Lunga Lukamba, who was nominated May 20th, has yet to form a government due to painstaking negotiations with the coalition party of former President Joseph Kabila.
Bien que nous comprenions qu'il s'agit d'un
The lack of an operational government makes it difficult to establish robust relations with partners and to implement the important reforms in governance and institutions. Reforms that could consolidate a process of transition that remains fragile.
Mr. President.
Despite the problems in the East, South Africa welcomed what it called the positive trends observed under President Tshisekedi's strategic approach to conflict resolution and peace building in the region. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.